to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing today? I am so late. I'm so late. I passed out on my group last night. And woke up late, which I'm not mad at because I actually didn't go to sleep till 1:30 my time, 12:30 their time. I think they are carbs. I think they are carbs. Let's see. I put a picture in IG of these carbs that I was feeding. I think they're carbs. Let me see. Carb. They're very lucky fish. A lot of Chinese people like to have carp in their homes. I used to have a picture of a carp. I wonder where it is. I wouldn't have thrown it out. I gotta get another picture of a carp. I'm gonna look for it now. I think it's called carp fish. Hold on. Carp fish. They're huge, by the way, images. I'm only looking for carp, common carp. No, that wasn't them. These fish are huge with eyes this big. They look like they could kill you. I mean, carps grow big, but it's not the same color here. This carp looks lighter. Yeah, it's not the same thing. I'll ask next time. I'll call the restaurant. Okay, I brought some conch yesterday. Conch. Brought some conch fish yesterday. A lot of street vendors out here, and most of the street vendors are fishermen, right? I love that, right? I found this guy that is like, I'm here every day. I'm like, every day? I've been here for 1.5 years. You've been here every day? But now that I know where he's at, because the other fishermen, one works on Saturdays. I could never get there because I'm always doing something on Saturday, right? The book club right now is tarot class. And then another one comes, like, it just depends on how much fish he has. So he tends to come Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but sometimes he's not there on Mondays. Comes Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The other thing about the third world country that I live in, nobody starts like at 9 o'clock. Like, that's not a thing here, right? So he comes about 12:30, but there is a woman that works with him, and I love her. And she says, if you see me here, he will be here. But he doesn't come till 12 or 1. In the summertime, because I have to walk, it's just too much to be walking. So I haven't gone to him for a while now, for months now, because it's just too hot. Now I could do it because we have our version of winter. But I don't need to do it because I just bought some conch. And I'm going to make some conch soup. And I don't know how to make conch soup. I've never made it. I know how to season food, so I know I made fish soup in the past, right? I just want to make sure it wasn't any different. But bell peppers. He didn't mention onions, but I can't imagine not putting onions. Onions give food flavor, but he didn't say onions. I can add other fish to it, which I'm not going to, because store-bought fish and real fish, they don't mix. Because store-bought fish might have chemicals in it, but real fish doesn't. They just pull it out and sell it to you. It doesn't really matter. I'll just let it be conch soup. I'll be okay. And I don't eat rice anymore, so what I do is make cauliflower rice, and then put it in a bowl and make soup if I want. I wonder if I can make conch and spinach. I could do that. I also don't use potatoes because you can put potatoes in soups and stews. I don't use them. I use chayote. Chayote has less grams of carbohydrates. But for Thanksgiving, I got a craving for mashed potatoes, and I did it. I made mashed potatoes. Now I got to get ready for Christmas. I might not do much for Christmas because New Year's is right around the corner. Do you guys eat fish for New Year's? I get all kinds of fish for New Year's. Like all kinds. I used to eat ham for New Year's, but I realized that's an old Southern thing, and I'm not eating ham, not from this third world country. The ham is not safe. I won't do it. And when I say safe, it's not safe because they import it. They import it from the States, and I won't do it. So I'll just have a lot of different types of fish. I might share it with the neighborhood because they had a real big party last year, but I didn't know anybody. But this year I might go. I'll just invite myself. I don't get to nobody up there. They all hang out and commingle. I don't commingle. But I'll invite myself to their party next year. This year. I'll do it. Watch. And then they have fireworks. The fireworks is beautiful. Last year, the fireworks were amazing. So I could go up there for an hour, commingle, get to know the people. I know most of them. Like, at least they know me. They know I'm the one with no car. All right. It's not trying not to get angry, Tracy. I woke up late today. Whiting soup. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. Oh, maybe I'll get some whiting. Maybe I'll see, now that you're telling me, Janine, maybe I'll see if the fisherman that's closest to me is here. Because the weather it's not that big of a deal right now. Maybe I'll see if he's there. And then I can mix conch with whiting or something. I'll ask him. Like the fishermen, they know. And then I brought another fish. I gotta go come with a pen and paper or at least put it in my phone. I don't know. Brought another fish. And it's just so hard out here. So hard. Like getting to know all the fish that they sell. And some scrape, some don't. Finding what time everybody gets there. And the guy on Saturday, you know, when I do have my days off, he's never there. Never. But, you know, whatever. Yeah. Okay. So I think it's going to be mandated. I'm listening to my body now. I think it's going to be mandated that I just be a pescatarian. I need meat. More pescatarian than not. All right. Good morning, Janine, and good health, Janine. Angel, you're back. Aw, Mama Mia. Mama, what's this? That song, Mamma Mia, you know, from the movie. Good health, Lisa D. Tracy, I made my garlic honey fire cider last night. I'm excited the outcome in a few weeks. It's in a few weeks. Janine went to Aoife Shea's class, and the fire cider was the winner of the class. And we talked about Janine. We talked about fire cider last night in Spiritual Club, and Aoife Shea said the same thing. She's like, "When are you gonna do your fire cider with the bush tea that's out here?" I'm like, "I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it." Miss Net Net, good health. Oh, Lisa says that's so cool. Lisa was in class too. That's so cool. Yeah. Tracy, you look great. How? I went to bed at 1:30, woke up at 8:30. Who does that? Oh, guess what? You ever know that when you oversleep, you have weird dreams? So last night, I dreamt I was being recruited, right? By a psychic store. And I loved the atmosphere, and they really wanted me, and they were like nurturing me, you know. But it wasn't even a question. I was like, I'll do it. That's not even a question. But while they were nurturing me in one store, I was supposed to be working in another store across the way, the store that I came from, right? The Green Man. I was supposed to be working there, but they were nurturing me so much, I forgot to go back to work, which is typical. This is not unusual for me. I get home, and I think I was young because apparently I left my son alone, who was like 8, right? But I know it had something to do with a TikTok thing that I saw. Got it. Had something to do with a TikTok thing that I saw yesterday, where she kept trying to get this puppy up, and the puppy kept growling, right? So I know that's the association, right? So I get back home, and I was like, okay, Brian, time to get up. But in my dream, I go, I would never leave my son alone. That's what I say in my dream, right? And then I get a phone call, and it was the owner of the store. There were 3 owners of the store, and one of the owners called me, and she goes, "Where were you?" She said, "We had 122 people here for you." And I was like, "Oh my God." She goes, "I counted." I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And I didn't say I was sorry at first. I was like, "Oh my God." And it's like she knew that I was being recruited, but she didn't want to say it. But it's kind of like she knew, or I knew, but I didn't want to say it. Like I didn't want to say, well, in any case, there was this long pause in a dream, long pause. And then out loud, I go, "I'm sorry, Carrie." And that's when I woke up. That's what woke me up. What does that mean? By the way, I interpret dreams. What does it mean? All right. Black Love, good morning, good health. Look at you. Hubby says conch soup is delicious with tomato stock. Oh, no, okay. So I make fish soup. I make fish soup with tomato sauce and a little bit of tomato paste. So when he says tomato stock, is he talking about tomato sauce? Or is he talking about, I could use, okay, I think I understand what he's saying. Okay, I won't use tomato sauce. I'll use, you know those tomatoes, not pureed tomatoes, tomatoes with chunks in it. I think I know what he's talking about. I'll do that. Tell him I said thank you. What else would he put in it, Angel? Is he Caribbean? Are you Caribbean? What else would you put in it? And your birthday? What do you mean it's your birthday? It's your birthday. Aww. Today's your birthday? Let me go down. Today's your birthday. Hold on. Yep, Lisa D is saying happy birthday. And my birthday, all together now. Let me clear my throat. Me. We sang happy birthday to Ifashe's son, grandson. He loved it. He was like, that was very good singing. The best singing. I was like, thank you, kiddo. To myself. I was like, oh. Okay, clear my throat. Me. Happy birthday to Angel. Happy birthday to Angel. Happy birthday, dear Angel. Happy birthday to you. Wait for it. And many more. That's all that matters. You know what matters? Many more. I say that every time. So when everybody understand, many more. Don't leave that part out, people. Don't end it with happy birthday. No, we want many more. Happy birthday, Angel. Vacations are nice, but it's good being home. I totally agree with you. Totally agree. All right. What else we got here? Mrs. Shea, Florida. Good morning. Good health. And she says good health to the mystical misfits. And Angel says, good morning, Miss Shea, Florida. Yes. Have we heard from Sheena praying for health and recovery? Oh, getting hot. Oh, my fan. Oh. No. Aoife Shaylee sent her a care package of her a lot. So no, I haven't heard from her. Now that you mention it. Oh, this is golden carp. Is there such thing as a black carp fish? All right, hold on a second. I don't know what fish. I'll call the restaurant. Let me see. I think it's carp, but the eyes were so big. I posted it on IG if anybody's asking. Yeah, no, this could be it. Yeah, this is it. They're black carps. I knew my fish. They're huge. What happens is they're in front of a restaurant. So everybody feeds the fish. So the fish, one, they have expectation, and two, they are huge. All right, Sheena. I don't forget, guys. I just get momentarily sidetracked. But I never forget. How are you? How are you? All right. There. I just did. Hi, Miriam. Good health, sweetie. Thank you for saying good health, everyone. I hope she does more workshops like that. So much more important to learn. Okay. Inside scoop. Inside scoop. Well, inside scoop, but I don't know. Oh, shit. I should have asked her last night. She has an introduction to Yoruba gods and goddesses, right? And now she's breaking down the goddesses, right? So the introduction, I feel like she did it twice already. She did it twice because I went to both classes. A lot to take in. And now she's breaking down the goddesses. And I think she's starting with Ogun. Which, Ogun is one of my favorite. He was one of the first ones that I was introduced to spiritually, right? I don't even know how this started. The African gods and goddesses, but I do want to encourage everyone to invest in your African gods and goddesses. So much history that the lost tribe doesn't have inside of them. I actually like being the lost tribe, but I also like discovery, right? And so Africans know all about this. The lost tribe doesn't. And the lost tribe, a lot of people are afraid to invest. Oh, and by the way, this is where I get racist momentarily, and then I'll come back to being Tracy. White folks are scared of our African gods and goddesses because whenever I post about it, threatening someone with, you know, because I do that on Twitter. I like uh, I'll send Chango on Twitter. But Chango doesn't like it. They're like, stop doing that. And I was like, no, they need to know. And then somebody will always say, who is that? And then somebody else would always say some evil, thing. And I'd be like, it's me. It's something I do on Twitter all the time. So they don't like it, but I tell them it's absolutely necessary. The spirits, I tell them, they go, stop. And I go, no, they need to know. In any case, it's not like they get mad at me or anything. They're just like, can you stop? And I go, no. People need to know about our African gods and goddesses, not the way I'm presenting it. But you need to know about, you would love the African gods and goddesses. Oh my God, you will love. Can I show you one of the African gods and goddesses I have? I'll show you one. And that includes Egyptian. Like many of us are drawn to Egyptian energy as well. I haven't been, but sometimes when I avoid something, it's because it is a part of it. Doesn't matter. Lamar loves Egyptian. This is one of my babies that I carry here. She used to be on my altar. This is YEMAYA. 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 As of lately, oh, you know what I did? Okay, so I got this from a Spanish botanica, right? Let's see. I got this. I got this from a Spanish botanica, right? Look how pretty. It's supposed to be the water, but the waters are actually coming up in roses. So pretty. I love you. I love you. Right? So she represents Yemaya, right? However, I got this from a Spanish botanica, and so she wasn't chocolate. She wasn't chocolate. So I talked to her and I said, I need you to be chocolate, right? So I got some chocolate paint and painted her chocolate. Yes, I did. And she doesn't mind, right? So this is. Sorry, sweetie, because I haven't. She takes care of my workstation, um, where I handle my candles and all that good stuff. She takes care of my workstation. But I love her. So she's there. Mother Mary is there. I love Mother Mary. Um, and the Mother Mary, that she's so beautiful. I'll show you. Why don't I show you? So this is Mother Mary. Look how beautiful she is. just as beautiful as my YEMAYA. And look how they complement one another, right? One is from the sky, right? Or she's really earthbound, to be honest with you. She's very earth. Let me see something. This I got in Italy. The group that I was with loved to go shopping, and there was a place that I wanted to go to. I can't remember now, but it was near the Vatican. Oh, yay! Oh, oh. Um, and no one wanted to go to the Vatican, and you don't go all the way to Italy not to go to the Vatican, even though I don't respect the Pope, right? But it's the ambiance, and I was born and raised Catholic, so why wouldn't I go, right? In any case, I go to this random shop, and there she was, Mother Mary, right? Now, I love the picture. However, Mother Mary did not look like this. She's very, very dark skinned, probably as dark as YEMAYA, with dark hair. But I love the green, and I love the spirit coming through, coming through her hands. Isn't that funny? Something about her hands, and something's coming through with YEMAYA's hands here as well. The problem is that I love feminine energy. That's what I realized. I love feminine energy. Right? I got another thing. Let me see. I have something else, but I don't think it's in here. But maybe it is. Look at this one. Someone made this for me. I've never put it up. It's always stayed in this book. And it's been in this book for it might have been in this book for 15 years. A young girl made this for me out of lipstick. So look at this. Right? Look at the rose, right? Look at the rose. And look at the hand. The hand. And look at the hand of YEMAYA. I say that to say that I think this is the version of Guadalupe. This is her version of what. Look at this. How beautiful is this? And she made it out of lipstick. I've never put it up, ever. That's not a good thing, the way I say it. I've never have I put it up. I don't even know where this young girl is. She wound up moving to Hawaii. And never saw her again. She made this. And she made something else for me. Let me see if I can. Brilliant. Oh, okay. Brightness and saturation or vibrance. Aha, vibrance is what I love. I'm going to send this over to you guys. You guys can really look at it. One of the most talented little girls I've ever met in my whole life. I mean, talented. Airdrop. Janine, you started this. It was all about the class. But I get so excited because there's just so much to learn and to talk about. Too many files. All right, relax. Take you out. No, I don't want to take you guys out. What's this? Okay, let's take you out. Delete. Delete. Okay, let me put it back in. I'll show you guys. So beautiful. Oh, okay. Thank you, sweetie. Look at her. Let me put this book back, though. And let me see. The other thing that she made me. Let me see the other thing. I know I had it, but I don't know what I did with it. What did I do with it? Oh, well. Let me see if I can put it back here. Coming, guys. Oh, I do have it. Do you like that? And then she made me this. And this is a white tiger for the year of the year that I was born was a white tiger. How pretty is that? And I asked her if she could somehow add the cross, and she did. And you didn't even notice it, right? That's how, look at the paw. That's how talented this girl is. Isn't it beautiful? Look at the eyes. Just beautiful eyes of a cat. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at the whiskers, the details on the whiskers. Little chin there. So detailed, the nose. I don't even remember her name. She signed this one M, and the other one looks like she signed it Mia, but it's the same person. Isn't the tiger beautiful? Where I'm at right now, everything's made of concrete, so it's not so easy to put pictures up and stuff. How beautiful is that? I'm really good at preserving things, so the pictures, that picture and my grandson and my granddaughter's picture all came in one box, right? And then I also I haven't been able to put any of these up yet, though, which I don't know if I'm going to do. I just want everybody to know that I preserve everything. I preserve everything. I don't. Make sure this is nothing. Aww, I love that picture. I preserve everything. And so I don't remember who gave me this. Forgive me if you're watching and you gave me like, Tracey, it's me. Just tell me that it's you because I'm really bad at this. Someone knew how much I love YEMAYA, and look what they drew me. How beautiful is that? You have a blanket like the white tiger? What? And then she made me another sign that said TraceyBrownlive.com. Because I love the color purple. So just so everyone knows, I preserve everything. If you give me something, look, I told you. I must have had this. Oh, now I can't find the damn cross. Where's the cross, people? Oh, I'll find it again. Oh, here it is. I must have had this cross 20 years, more. And that was a gift from someone. I throw nothing away. And everything that I was forced to throw away was not a gift. It was everything I had accumulated. And this is one of my favorite pics, or at least one of my son's favorite pics from the time I was a child. I must have been like 25 there. So I hold on to it because this was pre-psychic. This was before I knew who I was. But this was the beginning of my world because look what I used to carry around. I used to carry around a crystal ball in a pouch. And that was the beginning of my world. I want to do that again. I miss the beginning of my world, you know, the discovery. I used to carry around a little purse, but my family, you know, I have come from an evil family, so the pouch protected the chakra, but I didn't know what I was doing, right? And then my altar, this is my business altar, guys, by the way. My business altar, just getting rid of the dust. This is something my son gave me when he was 16 years old. I will never get rid of it. This is my favorite color, indigo blue. I will never get rid of this. Never. Look at this. I carry this. I carry this, YEMAYA, Mother Mary. She's from Italy, right? All in my carry-on purse and my carry-on suitcase. Right? This is my favorite color. And look at the intricate details of this cross. It's my favorite cross forever. I had another cross with Jesus on the cross. But I've begun to realize in the Catholic Church that they put Jesus on the cross to remind us that we could die like Jesus. That's what the Catholic Church does. So when I was in my other apartment, I took it down and I blessed it, but I could never throw it away, right? And so when I got ready to move, my assistant took the cross, and that made me happy. Yeah. And this is a cross from Jerusalem. One of my peoples went to Jerusalem. And she said, "What can I bring you back?" And I said, listen to me very carefully. She said, "What can I bring you back?" And I said, "Please bring me dirt from Jerusalem." Because I figured if I couldn't get there, the dirt comes to me. I still have the dirt. I don't know where it's at, but I still have the dirt, right? So she brought me back this beautiful cross from Jerusalem and some dirt. And the dirt stays on my altar. I never get rid of the dirt. But it was that very dirt that took me to Jerusalem years later. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Mm-hmm. Hold on, guys. Gotta spray myself. Okay. Feel good now. Mm-hmm. Right, let me go back up. Nice cross, sweet. You look beautiful. Thank you, Janine. Cute pic. You mean of my original picture when I used to be. Yeah. Have I changed much? Listen, when you're spiritual, let me teach you something. When you're spiritual, like really spiritual, when you can go through hell all you want. You think God hasn't put me through it? Still putting me through it? Yeah. But when you're spiritual, is there much change really? You know what the fountain of youth is? No stress. You're gonna go through it, right? I promise you. If you're human and you're born, trials and tribulations are a given. How much you hold on to it, right? How much do you hold on to anger, stress, anxiety? Anxiety could be a condition though, but also anxiety is something I feel that we look forward to, right? I hear people say I've got anxiety with pride. I got anxiety, like they're happy about it, right? Because it kind of gives them a reason why they have these feelings inside, right? But all these feelings that we have inside that makes us tense ruins our bodies, right? It's a lot of reasons why we catch disease, right? And so I just learned early on that that's why I laugh at everything. Like, could be tragic, and I'd be like, and then she died. Like, I do that. I'm not laughing at the situation or the person. I'm laughing because it might have been comical the way it happened. Okay, it's hard to understand me. In any case, I don't incorporate things. I incorporate and then I get rid of it. That's what I do. I take it in and I'm like, oh my God, nope, too much. Get out, get out, get out. Does anybody understand what I'm saying? What color? Purple, right? Hello, CW. Purple. Is that what you're saying? Oh, indigo is the color protection, wisdom, spirituality. Yeah. So is purple, though. The Catholic Church uses purple for presumption of wealth as well. In African culture, the cultivation and creation of indigo dye was valuable. The slaves in Louisiana were made to process indigo. They brought that process with them. Oh, I love indigo. That must be from my African people. I can't do anxiety. No, you can't. No more. I can't. Exactly. No stress. You can't. Right. I always ask for a nice rock. What does that mean? What does that mean, Magic Mermaid? I love rocks, by the way. Do you know that I went... Okay, we're going overboard. I had a lot of work to do today with you guys, but it's not happening. I believe that rocks grow. When I went to Jerusalem, the rocks were all over, all over the ground, as if they were growing from the ground. So I decided that they grow. Was it lime rock or something like that? Hi, soul sister. I've been attracted to mermaids lately. That's your African side waking up, sweetie. Let it rise. What's a San Marcos blanket? It's almost like one of my favorite animals, a snow leopard. Aww. That must be beautiful, a snow leopard. I'm going to take a look at it. Oh, how cute is a snow leopard? Look, I almost found something almost identical to the picture. Look how beautiful that is. Almost identical to the picture. Aww. It's beautiful. I never heard of a snow leopard. Aww. Just beautiful. All right, stop. That's beautiful. Go back up. I have a blanket like that white tiger. Do you really? That was nice. Good health. Oh, hi, Ava. Use Gorilla Glue, tape, and common hooks. It's not my house. It's not my house. I don't want to use anything. I'm sure my landlord, like, by the time I leave, because I'm going into my second year right now, by the time I leave, he has to repaint. He has to repatch. But I didn't know how long I was staying. So the first year, I was like, minimus. In May, I heard Spirit say, stop worrying about moving. You're not going to move. And once I realized I wasn't going to move, then I at least decorated my living room. It didn't quite decorate my bedroom. I don't think I really want to. But with that being said, I've got all these pictures. I'll show you guys. Where are my pictures? This is all my sister stuff. Where's my pictures? My certificates for domestic violence classes, which I'm going to use out here, guys. I just need to get a car before I use it out here. Where are my pictures? Oh, that's weird. Oh, here they are. These are all the places that I saw in Jerusalem, right? And then these are all the people that I went with. It was a massive group, massive. It was a church that I went with, Pentecostal church. And then they tried to recruit me over to Pentecostal, but they tried to have me speak in tongues. We talked about this, right? Oh, they tried to make me speak in tongues. And okay, so this picture, why am I showing you guys this? But I'm going to show you because it's fun today, right? Why am I showing you guys this? Maybe there's something here that I'm overlooking. God wants me to look at it. So this is my mom. Oh, I thought I found her. This is my mom. Look how beautiful she is. Isn't she scrumptious? And her obituary was in color. And I made her obituary. And she loved Mickey and Minnie Mouse. And so did my dad. Really funny. They hated each other, but actually were very identical to one another. It's hilarious. I mean, those are the things that I laugh at. I'm like, you both hate each other, but how did you both end up loving Mickey Mouse? And so when things happen, Mickey or Minnie will always show up, always. And this, I'm going to show you this. This is a picture of Christ God, right? This picture I have as is. So this stain up here, I have no idea what that stain is. But when I picture frame it, right, I had to take him out of a picture frame I've had in there from the time I had this because I knew it was going to break in the travels, right? And this also I carried inside my suitcase. Now this has a story to it. And maybe that's why I need to take it out. I don't know. Maybe it's Christ. This has a story to it. So I was working at the hospital and the guy had dialysis, but I forget, Carmen, it's not Reno, and then there's the other one with the white solution, with the big bags of white solution. In any case, they're doing dialysis in the room. And to this day, I can picture myself sitting at the nurse's station looking into the room, right? And then he dies, which I knew he was going to die. And I don't know if they were creeped, his family, and they were talking in their tongue. And I was like, he's going to die. But he lasted a while. But he died, right? And when he dies, it's my job to go in the room and collect the belongings, if anything was left behind. Why did they leave this cross behind? Why? And the cross was kind of dirty, like whatever they had in a plastic bag was kind of dirty, right? But I can't throw the cross out, right? So I brought the cross to my desk and I propped it up to look at it, right? So it was always I was always looking at the cross when I worked. But I called the people and I said, you left the cross behind. He never came for it. Months go by and I know I'm about to get fired. I know it. And I said, Tracy, clean out your desk. So I went to clean out my desk because I knew firing was coming. I went to clean out my desk and I looked at this cross, Jesus on the cross. And I was like, I'm not leaving you behind. I'm going to take you. I was 26 years old. That's how long this picture has been with me. 26 years old. That's how much I preserve things. So I'm going to leave him out because I think it's him. And then years later, I was working with Deborah Hookie. And Deborah has this thing with magic that she does, right? By this time, I know the real face of Christ, right? This was like maybe 5 years ago. I know the real face of Christ. Christ was short, big cheeked, woolly hair. Like, seriously. If you think of a regular Egyptian, right? Although Christ is an Egyptian, but it doesn't matter, right? Back in the day, there was no such thing as chemicals for the hair, softening of the hair. They lived out in the sun, right? So Christ was a lot darker, right, than Jews in Israel are right now, because life was just different, right? Okay, so I'm drawing this picture, and what I saw almost immediately was Christ. Can you see the? Can you see him? Can you see him? Can you see the eyes and the woolly hair and the beard? This is the mouth. Can you see it? And so I had this in a picture frame. It was a beautiful, you can't find picture frames out here like that. Oh my God. In any case, so I put Christ and Mom inside. This is my sister's folder, right? This is the folder for her conservatorship. But her conservatorship is not here. I didn't put the conservatorship in here. I did that for a reason. I separated the conservatorship, but the conservatorship wasn't here. All right, but that's not what I'm trying to show you. So, I believe this is Tibetan Buddha, right? So, I was going to put these up, but the picture frames never came. So, one of my clients, her name is, I think she put it in the back here, Batani Milner. I haven't seen her in a while. She knows how much I love Mickey Mouse, and so she drew Mickey, and I asked her for Minnie, and she drew Minnie and gave her a purple outfit with silver gloves. How cute is that? I throw nothing away, people. If you give it to me, it has to break. Somebody has to steal it. I throw nothing away. But these are, I believe they're Tibetan mugs. So I used to work for a store, and someone brought this into photocopy, and I was like, oh my God, I need this, right? I could feel the energy of this, right? And so of course I got her permission. I was like, is it okay if I take a copy of this for myself? And she's like, oh yeah, go right ahead. But I love it so much. I used to have this in my house when I was in my 20s, wherever that picture is. I used to have this in my house. Doesn't really matter. And I used to have it in different colors. And so I went to recreate it. So this is the gold. This is green for money. This is purple for spirituality. I think this is a better gold. I was trying to get all the right gold. Let's see. It looks the same, but this has a brighter gold. This is passion, right? Passion with some pink hues for love. And this is purple and blue, because I just liked how the purple and the emotional blue, right, formed together. And then I got some in 5x5s in case I couldn't find 8x10. Well, this is what I was trying to show you. And everything I have is spiritually, for my spiritual development. I'm going to put this in here. I don't know where I'm going to put this. I'll put it in here. For my spiritual development, for my spirituality. These are the things that keep me sane, right? Rather than investing in stresses, right? These are the things. A good book will keep me sane rather than invest in any one thing that could stress me out. I don't believe in anyone stressing me out, in nothing, anyone. I mean, I might get mad, right? But anger is a human emotion, so I own it. If I get mad, so, right? But I don't get mad. So if I get mad, there's a reason for it. I don't carry anger around, but if I do get mad, there's a reason for it. All right. Maybe I was supposed to take this picture out, guys. What do you think? Maybe. I think so. All right. My hands are dirty. Hold on, let me wash my hands. My hands are sticky. Oh, by the way, everyone, Jupiter is entering Pisces. So there's going to be an influence of healing. There's an influence of creating your own businesses now, especially if it's in healing. If you've been thinking about it, now's the time to push an envelope, right? When it was in retrograde, it was time to think, what can I do? What do I want to do? Blah, 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 blah. Now's the time to, begin your podcast. Now's the time to start your YouTube channel, your IG, whatever it takes, right? Right, Angel? You've got your own channel now, right? How good does it feel to have your own channel? I know, you might be scared, but all right, don't be. All right, keepsakes, priceless, beautiful. Thank you. Send. No, don't send frames. Don't send frames. Don't send frames. I ordered these frames for the Buddhist thing from Amazon, right? Nothing. That's why I don't like Amazon. Nothing. But they charged me for it. And now they took it off the system. All right. If I squint, I could see what? I see if you squint, you can see. Did you see it, soul sister? It is Christ. It's a thing. You hold the candle underneath and you just go like this. I made Christ. I love Christ. I believe in anointing. I also believe you only have to call on Jesus once, not all night. Yeah, I believe that too. But I also believe when you're new at it, you believe that begging, right, is the way to call on God. You believe that, right? You have to be trained to know that if you call on God, you don't have to beg. However, I do believe that you should call on, for whatever your circumstances is, you should call on God to heal that, to break that, to remove that. I believe you should do it daily once, right? I think very few people are so powerful that they can call on God once and their wishes get answered. It's because the Bible's confusing, right? So there are parts in the Bible that like, just do it once and believe, right? And then there's the other part that says pray without ceasing. Which one? Okay, I say pray without ceasing. Don't beg, because God's agenda is bigger than yours. So you might want something, but God has a bigger agenda. All right, I'm over it. I got slain in spirit. You got slain in spirit once they were calling on Jesus. I left this energy, then everything went back. Everything went black. Woke up on the floor with a scarf covering my lower half. What the hell happened? What happened? I feel there is good energy and protection with that picture. Oh, which picture? But they wouldn't give that during dialysis. No. This was in a hospital. So what's the solution one? White is lipids? No, there's two types of dialysis. One is renal. That's the red, right? Where they take your blood out, purify it, put it back in. Shit is weird. What's the other dialysis? Oh my God. Peritoneal. Isn't peritoneal with the yeah, peritoneal uses fluid that is placed into the patient's abdominal cavity, oh, to remove waste products and fluid from the body. Yeah, it was peritoneal. He was on peritoneal dialysis. I don't like that dialysis. I don't like dialysis, period, people. Um, I feel that pick has good energy. Yeah, it does. Which one? It went on for a long time, so I just fell to the ground and we were there all night. Wait, what? I missed a lot. This one time I went to Pentecostal church. Oh, and they were praying for me. Oh, God. Hmm. The problem with Pentecostal, I don't know who's Pentecostal here. I'm not going to talk about you. I can only talk about Catholics who are born and raised, switched over to Baptist, switched over to Presbyterian. I can talk about those people. However, the problem with Pentecostal is that they believe everyone outside of Pentecostal is evil. So they would pray over you over and over because they think you're evil. When are you leaving Ethiopia? Oh, no, I told you the story. I saw the guy again yesterday. Mm-mm. No, I would be in danger if I go. You have a beautiful glow today. Really? Thank you. Freely? Thank you. Oh, look at you. Thank you, sweetie. Tracy, I just heard you're going to get your own house. Did you own? I want my own hotel. That's what I really want. I want my own hotel to do my spiritual stuff. I want my own hotel. That's what I really want. I'm just wondering, I'm kind of wondering if I can have my own hotel in St. Croix. I'm kind of wondering if it's going to be here. I have to figure that out. I feel like it may not be here. For some reason, I feel like it could be on St. John, which I would not be happy about at all. But I will go where God takes me. But just, I'm looking at the hotels here, and none of them are, I'm not enthusiastic about any of them unless I build my own. But if I build my own, I have to win the lottery. Right? I'd like to have my own hotel. Yeah. Or such a massive house with different rooms in the house. I could do that too. Doesn't necessarily have to be a hotel. Could be like a 10-room home. They have some of that stuff up here. I could do that too, but I still have to. Well, I don't have to win the lottery, but I would have to get some grant money to do that, which they might give to me. They might give me grant money, especially to rebuild business on St. Croix. They might do it. I'm thinking about it. But I can't do anything until I have a car, right? I need a car to start being more mobile. Right now, I'm in my home and I'm just dreaming. It is what it is, people. But you guys share my dream, and that's why I love you all, because most times I'm quiet with my dream. Like how I got here to St. Croix, I was quiet about it. Nobody knew I wanted to come here. Not even my own son, not even his wife. I never told them, right? Because I know energy, right? Okay. I never told them because the energy or the drama, they could have kept me here, right? So as long as nobody knew, their energy stayed with them, right? And mine was drifting off elsewhere. Inside the four corners of my house, no one knew. And then I got a reading on it, and I was like, oh, should I tell them that I'm gonna go and possibly live? And it was a struggle. It was a struggle. So finally I told them, and Brian really surprised me because I told them together, and Brian surprised me. He says, you said you were going. And I was like, I did? He goes, yeah, you told me. But I must have told him years ago, not as, it doesn't matter. But he remembered. And sure enough, oh, guys, there's a beautiful bird. There's this thing called egots. They never come on the land. Oh, I just love birds. All right. Clearly, I'm just having a relationship with myself today. Are you guys having a relationship with me today? Or is it me having a relationship by myself? I'm going to take a picture of the bird just to prove it to you guys. He's so beautiful. I'm going to take a picture of the bird, but the screen takes it. Don't move, Mama. Oh. He's just standing there. I'll show you guys. It's so grainy. The Caribbean's gorgeous, by the way. I mean, I joke. I call it third world country. It is. But the other things that you see here, I see mongoose all the time. And this is either an egret or a heron. They have this ridiculously long neck. The neck is actually stretching out more. Let me just take a picture of this. Aww. Okay. Show your neck again. You guys can't see it. It's... Aww. No, you can't see it. All right, I'm gonna put the picture over to show you. And this is what I want. This is why I want the healing center, right? Because the experience here is immeasurable. Like, you know how you feel when you go on vacation to the Caribbean islands. So imagine if you go on vacation and heal. Imagine a combination of both. I'm gonna show you guys. It's called the egret or a heron. Let me see if I can find it in my animal book by Dr. Stephen Farmer. Egret. See also heron. So this is what's in my backyard right now. And it says, as I was talking about building my healing center, and should I buy a hotel or should I buy a house? Look what it says. Patience, patience, patience. Soon you'll get your reward. This is a time to rely more on yourself than on others to provide what you need. Although it's useful to be aware of what you're feeling, it's better to rely on your intelligence and wit in this situation. Keep your head above water so you can see what's going on around you. Stay alert to unusual movements or shifts that are taking place by using your vision, and pay attention to the vibrations you feel in your body. Go under the surface of your feelings and allow whatever emotions are there to flow through you easily and without inhibition. Now, if God doesn't talk to you in a moment, who does? Selah, right, sweetie? Oh my God. We have those in Louisiana, do you? Egrets are white, yes. The blue heron is heron, because heron is also white. So I don't know which one is showing up, actually. No, it doesn't look like a heron, but they're very similar. I don't know which one it was. So let me just show you guys. Heron. Because whenever I ask anybody, no one can give me a direct answer. Because herons can also be white, but now I'm looking here. Herons are a different color, so they must come from the heron family, egrets. White bird. There must be egrets here on the island. Egrets are white. Now it's making sense. Egrets are white. Herons are not quite white. So it's definitely the egret that I see here. All right. Patiently receive little by little. Okay, I like that. Thank you. I needed that message today. Did you? It's likely an egret. Thank you. They're both cranes. Right. Right. They're both cranes. Right. That's interesting. So when I look up crane, do what you need to do to bring greater balance in your life. A portal has opened that has allowed you glimpses of the future without fear of trepidation. Maintain a relaxed vigilance at this time, paying close attention. Again, they're telling me about these signs and omens. Very similar. It's time to revive and restore that hobby or recreational interest you once enjoyed. Interesting. So Jupiter's entering Pisces, and this is the time to invest in building on your ideas. So maybe it is time to apply for some grants to own. Maybe. All right. You guys help me today. Something's happening. I feel the spirit of increase when you said that, Tracy, about the bird. Yeah, I think I'm getting it too now. It's finally hitting me. That's how I handle my relocation, keeping it to myself. Others' energy can be a deterrent. And the minute I announced it, the minute I made the announcement, all hell broke loose in my family. All hell broke loose. And I was like, guys, don't you realize what's happening? But he couldn't stop the bleed. All hell broke loose. So I'm glad I didn't announce it back in February when I bought the tickets. I would have had 8 months of hell. At least this way, I only had 2 months of hell. All hell broke loose in my family. Pull your card to you. It's yours. Yeah, I finally feel it coming because I'm not going on the trip anymore, right? Because that would have been more of my car money. Yeah, not going. Yeah, I made an announcement. There's this thing that happened and I don't feel safe. Like he's supposed to go with a group and it doesn't sound like he has a group. It also sounds to me like he has these Ethiopian trips for himself. And so he pulls a group together to to help him get there. It's a long story, what I'm feeling. But I just feel like I won't be safe if I go with him. And so I discussed it with my group, my spiritual group, and I allow them to help me to get the right impressions, right? And so after lengthy discussion, we were like, no. We were all like, no. And then Ifa Sheye said something that I had already thought about. And Ifa Sheye said, if you make him mad, he could tell you like that the boat or the train leaves at 4 o'clock and it really left at 2. So I don't feel safe. And I haven't canceled on him yet because I haven't paid for it yet. So I'm really smart, right? Really smart. For some reason, paying for it right away, I was like, hold on, don't pay for it right away, right? And so, and I understand that was God telling me, you don't know something yet, right? So he's like, hold on, don't pay for it. Because it's cheap. It's not a lot to travel to Ethiopia. And so, something got revealed. But it had been revealed because he had been sending me text messages. It's just weird. Maybe I'll tell you guys the whole thing, which is weird. Once I cancel with him officially. But then I saw him yesterday and he's like, it's time. It's almost time. I was like, I know. I'm like, I ain't going. Mm-mm. No, I don't know. I mean, I've traveled in groups before. So, but I usually go through a travel agent, right? And there's no travel. I think that was the first clue. There was no travel agent to deal with. I believe it was through him. In any case, it didn't feel right. Let's just say that. You go with your intuition. I'm going with my intuition, and I'm single, and I don't need to get caught out there. Right? That was smart, not paying for the trip, because I felt like something wasn't right, but I was so enamored with getting to Africa, right? I got to get to Africa. That's all I know. And in case, talking about trips, this is fair warning. It's only December. The healing program will be in May or early June. It will be in May or early June, right? It'll be at a hotel. What is this? It'll be at a hotel that you will book, and you book your flight. The program is the program, right? So you're not being, I don't think, I have to figure it out if you should be charged for the program itself. I'll figure that out because I think the hotel and the plane, to me, is going to be enough. To me, I think it's going to be enough. We'll figure it out. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Because I want teachers there. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, that's what I said. Okay, I know how I'm going to. Okay. The hotel and the plane is going to be enough. And then we will have different healing programs to invest in. Right? That's how I'm going to do it. New Orleans travel groups are scams, especially during Essence weekend. We have a travel agent steal money and go to jail. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I've never been to Essence weekend. I've never wanted to go. My spirit just is not feeling that Essence weekend. It's just me. People arrive and have no ticket and no hotel. Oh, Lord have mercy. Because it's like you're handing over your money, not knowing where it's going. You were protected. Yes. And the other thing was, if I paid too soon and then I had to cancel, do I get the refund? And I didn't feel like that would be a thing. So I went first year to where, sweetie? Where'd you go, Atia? Katrina taught me to look at the slow process forward to create the finished vision. My mom used to tell me, stop talking and telling so much. Yeah, really. And move forward, building your project. I want to. People often look at the full finished picture, but there's a slow process towards growth. Start slow by building that needs to be rehabbed. Thank you. Hello, Lolita. Patiently receive little by little. Oh, you guys are so great. Thank you for all these messages. Well, they said it's best to keep your dreams under wraps until you, yeah. And that's what, oh, I know what you guys are talking about, not telling my family. Yep. Didn't tell them. And when I did, all hell broke loose. And then, at least by the time all hell broke loose, I was already leaving. So they were just showing me gratitude to get out and away from the drama. It's like too much drama. You people are drama. All right. Let me see the new comments. I have learned to book my own vacations. I actually enjoy it. Yeah. So the group that I went to Italy with, I'm actually, I don't know if they're spiritual people that way, but you know, they like to shop and they're very religious people, not necessarily spiritual people. There might be a difference. But one of them contacted me and they were like, are you ready for the next trip? And then she put a hint in there. She's like, maybe we can come there. And I'm like, you can come here. I don't care. I don't know if I want to go on a trip with others right now. If I'm not going to Ethiopia, I'm not going anywhere. But if they want to come here, they come here. I'll party hard with them if they come here. Oh, God, it's so beautiful. Guys, please check out. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. Sylvester Anna James. Um, S. Sly Jackson. Please check out his account. He has made this beautiful male lotus I am in love with. All right, this is too much. So this is Sylvester. How beautiful is that? And look at the symbols. He put a cross at the bottom, wings, the infinity symbol. He spelled out the word strength. There's the moon and the sun and the stars. And this is a male lotus with a lion head, which reminds me of the Sagittarian symbol. And we never get, oh, and look at the fingers. The fingers have fire on it, right? It's like this, but what's coming out is fire. He's so creative. Um, it's so beautiful. We saw this last night. I bet you he did not go to sleep. He is so talented. So check out his page. He's so talented. I'm just so proud of him. Hi, Stephen. Wait. In my spiritual group, there's just a lot of talent coming through. I mean, talent. I'm just so honored to be a part of, you know, the grace in the group, right? Oh, come on. They said I have too many. Oh, I could take this one out. Delay. I got to clean out my computer here. Ridiculous. No. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. So that's this. No, yeah, that's the one. I think. Yes. You guys can't see it well. Let me try one more. Ooh, doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. If I only had a brain. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Let's see. All right, let me try one more. I put two in. Let me try this one. This is better. You see it better. Look at that one. Hi, Goldie. Look at that one. So the cross is at the bottom, right? And this is a male lotus. Look at the fire in the fingertips. I love that because that symbol represents power, right? Um, Look at the stars, so meaningful. Look at the color blue, right? The orange is to me for creativity. The sun and the moon, the infinity symbol, and strength. And I love that the infinity symbol is opposite the cross down there. Is that not beautiful? Hi, Joyce. Hi, Joyce. Good morning, Terry. Good morning, Belinda. Hi. I love St. Thomas. Got married there. Yeah, the only thing that stopped me from going to St. Thomas to build my healing center is that it's hilly, very, very hilly. Um, and everyone keeps telling me St. Croix would be a better place because St. Croix carries energy. Let me see who this is. Hi, this is Tracy. Sorry, guys, I actually was on the phone. My son was stationed in Hawaii. Visit while he was there, and I felt so connected with the mana, the spirit there. I have to go back, planning a permanent move there. Okay. Be careful with Hawaii, Terry, because there will be extreme volcanic eruptions in Hawaii. So, yes, Hawaii is very serene, but Hawaii, like anything else, is going to go through some changes. So be careful with the permanent move. I don't know if Hawaiians are going to be safe in 10 years. I mean, the activity is starting right now. So just be mindful that if you move, you might have to move again. Or if your son is stationed there, maybe you can keep visiting and feel the energy. I don't know. One of the islands is going in the water. So they're encouraging people. I forget which island, but one of the islands, it's 5 islands, is going in the water. And there's been a recent eruption, but the recent eruption is coinciding with the earth elevating, right? And Hawaii has not been protected and loved like it should be. And so the land might be angry. It might be kicking people off the island. I love island life. Yes, I agree. Thank you. Yeah. I'm not going to pronounce it right, but Maaloa is erupting right now. But this could be the beginning of a major problem, right? Because there's also an underwater volcano in Japan that's also erupting. And that's energetically, geographically, it's very, very connected. Right. Their gods are not happy with tourism and development there. Yeah, that's what I feel too. I just didn't want to get all technical, but you're right. Um, oh, thank you. From your mouth to God's ears. I made a pot of greens for New Year's Day. I'm going to do that too. Oh, interesting card. What is that deck? Oh, that's not a deck. That's my one of my spiritual cohorts, Sylvester Anna James on Esty. I mean, Cynthia Anna James on Esty. He's so talented. Cynthia Anna James. But just go to his IG, S. Slide Jackson, and you'll see it. You'll see the talent there. But you're right. You know, I really have to talk to him. I really think he needs to make a. Let me talk to him. I think he really needs to invest in making a tarot deck. Let me talk to him. Now that you mentioned it, I think we said it once, but I don't think he listened. I gotta talk to him. All right, guys. In any case, I'm just talking to Terry. I hear you. I want you to know that it may not be safe there. But to be honest with you people, there's so many places not going to be safe. There's no water in the lakes anymore. I don't want to go to St. Thomas because I heard that there's this big hole next to St. Thomas. In any case. All right, guys. All right. Oh, by the way, Kevin Hunter, Wendy's husband, made some sort of comment on IG. I don't know if he's doing a book or some bullshit, right? So I commented on whatever, but there were 1,000 people commenting. Do you know he blocked me? I must have said, like, oh, Kevin, just go away. He blocked me because he knows me. All right. I'm going to continue. I think the show probably needs to expand to 2 hours now, like Good Morning America. I think so. 5 things you need to know for today's December 1st? No. Today? What's today's date? Today's the 1st? Merry Christmas, everyone. And a Happy New Year. It's here. It's finally here. December's here. This is so amazing. All right. I'm your official YouTube correspondent. You know the drill, right? I love you. It's official. I made it official for myself. However, Sienna never hired me, so it's unofficial. Okay, guys? They never hired me. All right? But I don't care. Don Lemon, you need me because you are now a morning show goofy host wearing pastel colors. I like the navy blue suits. I like the black suits, Don Lemon. I like your serious face. I like your angry black face. Do you know what I mean? Like angry black woman. Like I like his angry black male face. That was his face. All right. But now we have the goofy face. We have the okey doke face for the man. Don, you know what I'm talking about. Has anybody seen his show, by the way? Has anybody seen his show? All right, Ukraine. Oh, by the way, if you want a reading with me, please subscribe on my subscribership. Hold on, I'll tell you right now. My subscribership is now at 227. I love it. All right. What's everybody saying? All right. Al Roca has blood clots. So sad. That's it, Terry. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, Al Roca also has heart issues, though. Didn't he have a heart attack or something like that? Or cancer? I forget. His blood clots, huh? I love me some Al Roca, child. I would have married Al Roca myself if his wife didn't take him. That dude, amazing. Hi, Kimberlite. Tracy, do you know about the two? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have to do a reading on them. TJ and Amy. How come I didn't see it? How come I didn't see it? How come? I never saw it. They're good because they never showed it on TV because I pick up on shit like that. They are good, good, good. I just want to know what's going to happen to their career. I want to know if ABC is going to keep them. All right, we'll look at it later. Ukraine. The U.S. is considering a dramatic expansion in training it provides to Ukrainian forces, including instructing as many as 2,500 Ukrainian soldiers a month at a U.S. military base in Germany. Since the start of the conflict in February, the U.S. has trained only a few thousand Ukrainian soldiers on specific weapon systems. But to combat Russia's ongoing aggressions, officials say that a new regimen with much more intense comprehension training would benefit. Okay, this is the U.S. kissing Ukraine's ass, right? Because when Russia bombed Poland and killed 2 people, Biden said it came from Ukraine. Didn't I say they were going to have to make this up? I'm pretty sure I said that. I'm pretty sure I said that. This is the makeup. This is the kiss my ass. I mean, kissing ass makeup. Didn't I say that? Does anybody remember? All right, I'm over it. I'm going to take a picture of this guy. I said this was going to happen. So now they're going to be training at least 2,500 increments. Do you guys understand what I'm saying, or am I talking to myself? All right, student loans. The Biden administration was dealt another setback in court Wednesday that will further complicate the revival of its student loan forgiveness plan, blah, 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 blah. You guys are not getting your loans forgiven. But it has been expanded to May or April. All right. Trump's taxes. Yeah, we had no business in most of the wars. We have not won a war since the Civil War, guys. We have not. Okay, I'm over it. Trump's taxes. The House Ways and Means Committee has received 6 years of Donald Trump's federal tax returns from the IRS, ending a years-long pursuit by Democrats to dig into former presidents' financial records. The handover has been on hold until the Supreme Court declined last week to intervene. Federal courts have decided the House could request Trump's returns, primarily from the time he served as president. Trump's legal team has continuously sought to keep his returns secret. During the 2016 campaign, Trump broke with presidential election norms and refused to release his tax returns for public review, and they remained private after he took office. The House committee is expected to meet today, but Democrats are not expected to review the tax returns during this session because they're about to shut down. And the documents are not expected to be immediately released to the public. But the Democrats have tax returns of 6 years worth. That's interesting. 6 years worth. 2 years he would have been in a presidency. 4 years he would have been in a presidency. And I would pray that they would have 6 years prior, not 2 years since. So I hope it's 6 years. I wonder what years they got. They say 6 years, they don't say the years. All right. Immigration. Between 9,000 and 14,000 migrants may attempt to cross the U.S. southern border each day when the border policy known as Title 42 ends in 3 weeks. The Department of Homeland Security projects that would be more than double the current number of people crossing. Since March 2020, border authorities have been able to turn away migrants encountered along the border under Title 42. I think they all should come. Uvalde. Survivors of the mass shooting at Robb Elementary in Uvalde, Texas, have filed a $27 billion class action lawsuit. Wow. Against multiple law enforcement agencies in Texas. The plaintiffs in this lawsuit include parents, teachers, school staff members who were at the school on May 24th when 19 students and 2 teachers were killed. At least 17 others were wounded. The lawsuit claims that officers waited 77 minutes after the shooter entered to 2 adjoining classrooms before storming in and killing the gunman. Despite active shooter training, law enforcement fundamentally strayed from conducting themselves in conformity with what they knew to be the well-established protocols and standards for responding to an active shooter. Do you know that one policeman went in, grabbed his own child, took a neighbor's child? from a classroom. And brought his child to safety, but left the classroom. Do you think you get into heaven because you saved your child? That's... One woman went in to go get her two, I think it was two boys. And another boy was like, can I go? And she was like, come on. The mother, I understand, right? The policeman, I don't understand. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right. Yeah, very true comment. Oh, I am. I'm going to do it. Well, they can't have a policy against workplace romances unless one is a subordinate. That's the only policy, everyone. If one is a subordinate under the other, that could be termed something else. But if they're on the same level, they can't stop workplace romance. I'm just so excited that the plot to leave their spouses. Oh my God, how long has this been going on? Right, Atia, I agree. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, why didn't anybody break a window and throw them kids out the window for safety? Right? There's got to be more that's not. But then, was it Rubio or Ted Cruz? Is like, we're going to provide teachers with guns. Yeah, that's not the answer. It's not the answer. And then remember, they tried to fire the teacher. They did fire her because they said she was responsible for leaving the door open. They had to hire her back because she absolutely was not responsible for that event. The police and the politicians blamed everybody but themselves. When the report came out and they realized how bad the police bungled saving more children, what they're trying to say is the gunman could have taken out some. The amount that he took out was due to the police. They did not respond for 70. Do you know what 77 minutes is? Over an hour, almost an hour and a half of a gunman. Think about that. That's what they're complaining about. Yeah, I think, no, we know what they said with the principal. They said, this is them trying to get away. I think she was throwing out the garbage or whatever. And they said she propped the door open and left the door open. And she got fired. It wasn't until much later that they discovered that the door was broken and maintenance had been notified, right? And no one had come to fix the door. And that's how she got her job back. But they wanted the public to annihilate her. It's ridiculous. Over an hour, Carmen. Oh, they trained together for a marathon? I didn't notice. Oh my God, I'm so upset. This is my job. I pick up on stuff like that. I remember in the third hour when they were doing it, which I didn't like the third hour anyway. I liked it when Kiki was there. I didn't like the third hour once Kiki wasn't there. But TJ would sit here, Amy would sit here, and Amy would be like this, right? Kind of like repulsed at the energy. And I was like, oh, what's that about? But then I didn't want to say anything, which I'm so glad I didn't. I was like, oh, what's that about? These were two lovers pretending. And TJ is so sexy. Amy, TJ is hot. I see why Amy was like, hot. And then training for the marathon, you get all sweat and bothered while you're training, and there are stretches you have to do to like train. I don't know. I could see it. All right, guys. Who does 2 hours? You guys do 2 hours. You know what it is? Y'all do this. Y'all need the 2 hours. If this turns into a 2-hour show, I would be happy. GMA does it for 2 hours. Why can't I? It doesn't matter what nationality his wife is, guys. Let's be careful, Infinite, when we start bringing in race and shit. Like, let's be careful. Who cares if his wife? These two people had an affair. It doesn't matter. Stop it when you add things, because what you're saying is it's a racial thing. It's not a racial thing. These people work together, and she started looking at TJ like, and he was like, yeah, baby. Stop. Doesn't matter what his wife is. Notice you didn't bring up her husband. Her husband's white. Why didn't you say that? Right? That's how race is being. I didn't bring up race. You don't bring up race. These are two people that had an affair. Let's look at that. The affair. Very sensual and salacious affair. I would have an affair with TJ. Who are you kidding? Oh, Lord. Yeah, but when you bring it up, Infinite, you are starting trouble. So be mindful that when you bring up someone's nationality, you're starting trouble. Sometimes we just need to shut the fuck up. See, don't get me mad. You know how I get. I had a very pleasant morning. I'm about to go ham. He's so appealing. And I don't talk about TJ, right? I never is like, oh my God, TJ. I don't believe in celebrity fascinations. Like, I don't like that. I think it's weird, right? I'm just talking about it now because I think I could see why the affair could happen. TJ is hot. He's hot. He's sexy. He's all man. Mm, mm, mm. Amy's lucky. In any case, do they have children? Does anybody know anything? Are the children? What's happening here? You know, when you leave your spouse and you are a public figure, this has to be love. What? You'll pass on TJ? If either spouse has a problem with the affair, they can write a book. But no thanks. I'll pass on TJ? He does have kids? Oh, they both have kids? Oh, my God. Are you in a mixed race marriage, Lisa D? It's about the person, not the race, right? Which is why I was like, don't start with nationalities, because you are bringing up race, and I just don't have time for that. Not today. There's going to be another killing out there. That's where I can go ham on race. I'm not going to go ham on race in love. I don't warn you guys. I'll tell you again. I will marry a white man on a dime, or Indian, or this. I don't care. I want a man that likes me, for me, because I'm quirky, kind of weird, and spiritual and kind of weird. Yeah, oh, that's a whole nother dichotomy. That's a whole nother spiritual dichotomy. I don't judge cheating. I don't. I don't judge cheating. Cheating does hurt. It does. It does. I don't know if I judge it though. It does hurt. I don't know if I judge it. I think something's wrong with the marriage if you have to cheat. And I think if something's wrong with the marriage, you know something is wrong with the marriage, right? You know there are things going on in your marriage that makes it impossible to stay in a marriage. Most people stay in a marriage in spite of, and I don't believe in that. And I think if you look at your marriage and look at it, I don't want people to be shocked when someone cheats, because there are things in a marriage that the glue is no longer there. But people stay just because, and I don't believe in staying just because. So I don't see cheating as bad. I think cheating is a catalyst of getting out. No, I don't believe in any of that, Carmen. Mm-mm. I don't believe in any of that. Amy was in a blended marriage. She married a minority. What's blended marriage mean? Pass him over here. What? Get it? Yes. Woo. Thank you, Kenneth. Hi, sweetie, love leukemia. How are you? Oh, what's me too? You love him too? So they both broke up their spouses in August, within weeks of each other. Oh, the relationship didn't start until after that. Girl, stop lying. No, no. Then that's what I need to check. That'll be the psychic read then. Don't, I will not believe that. No, no, no. Send me something, Atia. Send me an article where you read that. I will not believe that. I will not believe that. My husband is Arab, Middle Eastern, Jordanian with Palestinian roots. Got it. My heart breaks for the Palestinians, by the way, but we're not going to talk about that. But they are going through some weird genocide. I am so sorry that you guys are suffering so badly over there. And you're right, Carmen. That's the story they're telling. So that's why you need me. All right. Okay. Oh. Oh, sweetie, thank you. Wait, no, wait. I'm confused now. Do I have an appointment already? Hold on. Do you have an appointment right now? All right. So many articles, so little time, right? Tiki Barber, I don't even know that story, but I know the name, got fired for what they were doing. They are careful with the story. What happened with Tiki Barber? Was he sports? What? I'll look it up. You better go clear this energy before you start. Start what? His wife is a lawyer. His wife is a lawyer? Uh-oh. The thought is that she hired a private detective, and that's how all the pictures came out. There's pictures? Blended marriages when two people bring kids from other marriages into their present one. For 10 o'clock? Oh my God. Right now? You have an appointment right now? Policies are changing because of Me Too, but oh yeah, policies because of Me Too. But I doubt anyone is fired, maybe moved to another segment. No, it's just embarrassing. GMA is not about being embarrassed by the bullshit. So they're still in trouble at work. He cheated or she cheated? Oh, he cheated. Tiki was messing with an intern on NBC. That's different. That's what I said. No, an intern is a subordinate. Nobody should be touching an intern. That's different. Tiki was supposed to be fired. So, no, it's not the same thing. Oh, no. It's 11:11. 9 Central. All right. It's 11:11. Make a wish, everyone. Well, no, it's 11:11 for me. Never mind. Don't make a wish. It's 11:11 for me. Make a wish. All right. No, Tiki was supposed to get fired. Do you see the difference? Hi, am I? TJ is so fine. I know. Yes, pictures. This is how they broke the story. Guys, send me something. Janine, do you have get my, if you don't have it, but I think you do have it. Have in 1 hour at 11 your time. Okay. It is so hard with this time change. Barbara had been cheating on Cha with 27-year-old Tracy Lynn Johnson, whom he met while she was an NBC intern, and he worked on the Today Show. Johnson had babysat his children. It's always the babysitter. Always the babysitter. All right. This is a Disney-owned company. They have a morality clause. Right. I get it. They're in trouble at work. I promise you. But they're in trouble, but they can't be in trouble for any Me Too, harassment, stuff like that. His attorney wife built a case before it was revealed. Oh my God. This is so salacious. We're talking about two different people. Yes, it was messy with Tiki. It was supposed to be messy. He messed with an intern. Oh my God. Unfortunately, folks won't let that business go. What business? Get a grandmother type babysitter. Let me tell you something. It's such a long story. I think she's from Guatemala when I was working, and my son was in between. He was homeschooled and he was in between working for Nickelodeon. And I had to hire somebody. I needed to go to work, right? You're not allowed to live off your children's income, right? And so I had to go to work temporarily until he wound up back on set. And you always have to have a legal guardian on set. And so I hired a grandmother type Guatemalan woman. Loved her. She didn't really work because there was like she cleaned my house for me. I should have made her cook for me. That's the only thing I should have said, honey, cook dinner for me. Why didn't I think of that, right? Because that food would have been tasty, right? In any case, because my son made a lot of money, she got paid really, really well to babysit my son, which allotted her to go home and be with her family. So she had made an announcement to go home with her family, and she was like, but I'm going to have my daughter come watch your son. And I said, how old is your daughter? And she said, 22. And I said, no, not at all. Right? She's too young. And my son was like 13 at the time. There were things happening with him. I was like, no. These anchors are doomed. Oh, I'm going to see if they get to keep their jobs. Oh my God, I love TJ. I can't wait for the reading on the anchors. I know. Arnold Schwarzenegger's housekeeper. That's what I'm trying to tell you. No. But my Guatemalan grandmother, I loved her. And I had a car at the time. And at some point we moved back to New York City and I gave her my car. Her husband came to pick up the car. She's like, he can fix anything. I was like, all right, well, take the car and enjoy. Yes. I agree. You know, I mean, it's workplace romance. What are you supposed to do when you're like sitting across from someone and you could feel the energy? Like, oh, what is that supposed to be? Okay, let me go research it because first I want to see all the lies that they actually told, right? Nothing happened until after we broke up with spouses. Liars! But this isn't the reading. I've always had older ladies babysit my kids. Younger ones just don't have the experience or the taste or the wherewithal, right? Older ladies, they're the best. Because it's like grandma. Well, that's true. That's true. The one that Arnold Schwarzenegger took down, I don't think she was young at all. I don't think she was young, but I don't remember. All right, we can talk forever. You guys realize y'all love to talk. But thank you today for letting me show you all of my religious stuff that I have going on. Thank you. I think maybe I need to pull Jesus out. And this stain up here, there's a stain up here. All of that is original. I kept everything. But when I framed it, you didn't see it as much. Can you see how vibrant this is? Doesn't it feel like it's bouncing off at the screen? Look at the clouds. Isn't it vibrant? You know, the Catholic Church keeps Jesus on the cross in a grotesque kind of way to make you believe in their religion. If you don't believe in their religion, they back in the day, they would have Christ on the cross to remind you that this can happen to you if you don't listen. Over the years, they have since taken Christ down. And then I joined the Baptists, and the Baptists does not believe in keeping Christ on the cross. They believe in the resurrected Christ. So Christ is not seen on the cross in Baptist church. Well, I mean, that was just an abusive woman, Carmen. I'm sorry you had that experience. They went to the Queen's Jubilee. That was the affair. That's when that was the. They're away from their spouses, right? That was the affair, right? Because they broke up in August, right? It was at that Jubilee something went down. That's what happened. Age is not a measuring stick. Yeah, we're being too technical. Don't get technical. Everybody hire grandma. And she should have a limp. She should have a bum leg and a limp and a back that hurts. Hire grandma. Period. An unroyal affair. I'm going to use that, Magic Mermaid. Please let me use that. I'm going to use that as a title. Oh my God, that's the best. That's the best. I'm going to use that as a title. All right, guess I got to go. I don't even know who that is. Am I? No copyright. We don't have time for all that. If you want a copyright, come in. Magic Mermaid, I'm going to use that. Yeah, that's true. Listen, hold on. Let's not blame men, right? Because I do this for a living, right? Listen to me very carefully. over the years, women have upped the ante to their sexuality. And women, y'all will put your mouths in anything, anywhere. Let's not blame men, right? Remember, if a man cheats, he has to cheat with a woman, right? So if he's cheating with the woman, if he's being a whore, so is she, right? I don't know. Tracy, I'm searching all the pictures and they seem to have disappeared. that Disney corporation, wipe that internet clean now. It's okay. We got enough information. I got enough information from you guys. I just need to see when the affair started and if their jobs are safe. Yeah, I mean, Igor, whatever his name is, he just has to call whoever owns Google. Is it still Microsoft, Bill Gates? I have no idea. And go, erase that. Oh, did he really? Ugh, Ben Affleck is so disgusting. Good luck, J-Lo. Good luck. He's a drunk. I can't find them anymore on any platform. Listen to me. Listen to me. They can't take away my video. They could, but we're going to check. Where's my crystal ball? Here. We're going to check the crystal ball. You don't need the internet when you have me. It's true. Okay, search Twitter for photo. Okay, all right. We got to go to Twitter. Twitter keeps everything, except that now that Elon Musk is there, I don't know what Twitter is doing. TikTok. Oh, TikTok says infinite. Okay, I'm going to do my research. I love you guys. I'm going to do it today. TJ may not have a prenup. Depending upon when he got married, he may not have a prenup. Oh, no. This is, it's either selenite. I think this might be selenite. I think it's selenite. I don't know, though. And then I have this one. I get all kinds of shit. I thought I had a rose quartz here, though. And then I got this one. Right? This is, I forgot what this one is. Something eye. Cat's eye. This is cat's eye. Because it has two-tone. It's cat's eye. And then I have this one. I get all kinds of crystal balls. And I have this one. And this one is, I want to say this one is, it could be citrine. It could, I think. These all I got from Miss Scribble Gens. It could be citrine. This one might be citrine. Because you could tell the difference in colors. The cat's eye has a thing going through it. See? It's a cat's eye. And then, isn't that gorgeous? Don't you just love that? You get to see. Okay. See, this is why I need a man that's going to be like open to all the shit that weird shit that I go through. How pretty are they? And they're all different. All right. I have a selenite with an eye like a crystal ball. Yes. If you like spears, you're likely focused on your third eye. Most likely. The spear shape is Earth, Moon, Sun, and stars. Aww. Looks like selenite. Yeah, I think this might be. I don't think it's clear quartz. I don't think it's clear quartz. But the only thing I don't have, I think I gotta ask Escribo Gems. She knows. How pretty is this though? This one right here feels more like the moon to me, right? When you look at the moon, it has a yellowish hue sometimes. Crystal ball, yes. If you like spears, you likely focus on your third eye look energy. Yeah. This sounds about right. I like all kinds of spears, right? And I got this spear, right? I forget what stone this is. And then I got this spear, and this one is Pink Angel Aura, right? This is Pink Angel Aura, right? I like this one. I like tiny spears. I love big spears. And then I have this one here, and I forgot what stone this is, right? But it matches this stone, so I keep it on top of my little turtle. It's my little turtle. All of this comes from the Scribble Gems. And then I have this spear. I don't know what this is, but if I like it, I purchase it. So this has something inside. This has something inside. And that's why I like this spear. I like spears also that have things going on inside, like a hidden forest or something. I like stuff like that. And so these are all my spears. There you go. All my spears. All right, guys, we have been here forever. And then I'll just show you my other stones. Since I'm showing you all the stones anyway. But I also like points. So this is a clear crystal points, all from Escripo Gems. And then I have another point. I'm not sure if this one is citrine, but this might be citrine-esque. And then I have this spear, right? But it's, look, it's gorgeous. Look, but it's so clear if you could see it. And then I have this mountain of a spear, but I like points also. And then I have a double pointed spear. And then I have this spear. This is one of my favorites, even though it's very little. And then I have two other spears. I don't know if they're called spears, but whatever. I have this. I don't know if you could see this, but it looks like it has a forest inside. And that's why I love looking at this one. And then this one is also very special because it just has so much activity going on inside. And that's it. Oh, no, I got this one. This is a clear, look, looks like it's like AB finish, like a Swarovski crystal. How pretty is that? And then beyond that, these are everything I have here. Beyond that, I am obsessed. Complete, now I have to fix all of this. I am completely obsessed with pyrite. I have pyrite. I'm obsessed with pyrite. More pyrite. A rough and tumbled pyrite. Another piece of pyrite. I love pyrite. And then I have a square pyrite, but I have two of these. I've never had a square pyrite, and Escribo Gems was selling it. And then I have one on two squares, one on top of the other. I love pyrite. And beyond that, oh, more spears. See, this is Angel Aura. This actually is my favorite. And another clear crystal quartz spear. I love spears. And then beyond that, my next thing I'm going to collect are Merkabas. I want more of these. So this is going to be my next investment, Merkabas. All spiritual. But I like clear crystal, and I like pyrite and selenite. I like, oh, and this is my last. This is a rose quartz. I don't know if it's a rose quartz or if it's an angel aura rose quartz. Might be a combination. And this is an egg. All right. Why did I show you guys all this mess? Now I got to refix everything. It is what it is. I have to refix everything. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Gonna do right. All right. Are we done, guys? I'm gonna put you here. Are we done? I love you. At 2 hours and a half. Who does that? Okay, let me just see what everybody's saying, and then we're going to end the feed. You can feel the pull? Yes. Hematite is good for grounding if you have anxiety. Yes. And oh, wait, you're missing this bear. Look how beautiful this little baby is. Look how beautiful this is. This is Auralite. But it's different from this egg. Let me see if they're the same. No, this is a rose quartz. This is Angel Aura rose quartz. Can you see the difference? How vibrant is that? Okay, over it. Now you see my obsession. Here's the funny part in all of this. I'm obsessed with this stuff. I feel nothing though, right? Some of you all are feeling the energy. I don't. I just think they're pretty. Yes. Sometimes with pyrite, I'll take a candle and wrap pyrite around the candle. So very smart, Lisa D. Have a great day. I know we got to end this. I use it for Reiki and swiping. Oh, I love that. You can feel the pull. Oh, hematite is good for grounding. Yeah, by the way, check out my website, TraceyBrownlive.com. There are some bracelets, and there's at least one up there with hematite. Get your hematite because December 29th is Mercury retrograde. Rose quartz is my favorite. Of course it is. Love Merkaba. I know. Pyrite. Oh my God. That looks like hematite because it's magnetized. Oh no, it's not hematite. I don't have any hematite here. In this space. No hematite. It's all pyrite. This pyrite is silver. Hematite is black and shiny. Very similar to black onyx, actually. I love your collection. Thank you. Whoa, the pyrite is so shiny. Oh, look at you guys. Looks like diamond. Oh, by the way, I have Merkaba diamonds. I don't feel like getting up, but I've got these Merkaba diamond pieces that I'm too tired to get up. But I put them in fenugreek. I put them in a container, a selenite container, an apple selenite container, and then fenugreek, and then I put the diamond on top. Merkaba diamond. I'm obsessed with Merkaba diamond. That is my favorite diamond. Points are for manifestation and focusing, which is the reason why I put them on my windowsill. I put them on my windowsill to bring the energy in. Also, they help with my readings, to be honest with you guys. I don't feel anything, but quartz especially helps with tapping into source. And that's a beautiful thing. Gorgeous. I'm not done with coffee time. Don't go, smoky quartz. Is that hematite? No, there's no hematite here. These are all pyrite. I wasn't watching the feed. All pyrite. No hematite here. I don't know why I don't have hematite as a part of my energy source, but it's no hematite. But I will wear hematite during Mercury retrograde. But when Mercury retrograde is over, I take the hematite and put it away. In any case, I got more in my living room, guys. I got more. You don't even know. Do you scry with your crystal balls? So I was at one point learning to scry with the crystal ball. It takes so much patience. So I stopped trying. It takes so much patience. Sorry, my voice text was on and picked up the last comment. Oh, I don't know what happened. Lemon quartz or citrine. Now I got to look up lemon quartz. That must be pretty. Crystal ball, yes. If you like spirits, you're likely focused on your third eye. Okay. Now I got to fix. Maybe I just need to dust everything down again anyway. So maybe I just need to pull everything down. But I do, just so you know, I do have a lot of black stones in a bowl, right? Because black stones are protective, right? I have a lot of black stones in a bowl, and also moldavite, but I can't find my bowl. And also moldavite. I love my moldavite. Now the moldavite energy, you will feel this energy. The moldavite, you're going to feel moldavite. That's the one thing I am extremely connected to, Moldavite. But sometimes Moldavite can make you feel ill because it's pulling that much energy from its source. But I do keep the Moldavite in my room. I'm not afraid of Moldavite, but it can be powerful. Some people can only hold Moldavite and they got to put it away immediately. They have them, but they are commercialized and pricey. I feel my third eye was blocked. How do I unblock it? Too long of a process to begin that. But maybe that could be a Tracey After Dark, Taryn. They have them, but they're going, let me see, Moldavite, a Tektite. Yeah, me too. I have black stones. Yeah, you actually need black stones. I don't know why I don't feel anything with Moldavite, but the people around me feel absent-minded. Moldavite is amazing. Merkaba helps you connect with the spiritual realm. Yeah. Where's my Merkaba? I can't find it now. Yeah. Merkaba. Oh. Yeah. Herkimer diamonds are my favorite. Okay. Pyrite, great for manifestation. Yeah. So enjoy the chat and the community. I don't get to do this very often. Love you. Girl, I'm here every day. Every day. Or just come back and look at the feed. Like on your downtime, look at the feed. When you have nothing to do, when you're worried about something, look at Tracey Brown on YouTube. You'll have fun. You'll laugh. You'll get spiritually connected with dashikis and bonnets, right? And then we got to do all the salacious cheating, right? But I like that you're able to be here and communicate and type. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Yeah, it can be. I mean, I haven't really found that Merkaba has done that for me, right? But yeah, I don't recommend wearing Moldavite. You have to ease into it. Yeah, I agree. I have found that when I feel like Merkaba, I'll put it on and I'll wear it every day. Like I won't take it off. I'll sleep with it, everything. And then at some point, the Merkaba is like, take me off. I will kill you. Merkaba is no joke. If there's anything I do feel, I feel Merkaba. But it's also galactic energy, right? So, all right. Goodbye. Simply the best. Better than all the rest. That's me. I love you guys. Take it easy. Bye. Y'all ain't letting me go.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys,